We stand at the cusp of a food revolution, a moment where technology intersects with our most basic needs. Imagine a world where meat, a staple in many cultures, is produced without the need to raise and slaughter animals. This is not science fiction, but the promise of cultivated meat. Cultivated meat offers a solution to the ethical, environmental and logistical challenges of traditional animal agriculture. It represents a radical departure from the meat we know, while holding the potential to reshape our relationship with food. This new approach to meat production is not just about changing what we eat. It's about transforming how we produce it. It's about creating a future where our plates are both satisfying and sustainable. This is the story of cultivated meat, a journey into the future of food. Cultivated meat, also known as lab-grown meat, cell-based meat or clean meat, refers to genuine animal meat produced directly from animal cells. Unlike plant-based meat alternatives, which are often plant-derived, cultivated meat is comprised of real animal cells, mimicking the taste and texture of traditional meat. The concept of growing meat in a lab was first explored in the early 20th century. However, it wasn't until 2013 that the world's first lab-grown hamburger was created and tasted, marking a significant milestone in this field. The process begins with a small sample of animal cells, typically obtained through a harmless biopsy. These cells are then placed in a nutrient-rich culture medium where they multiply and grow. Over time, these cells differentiate and mature into muscle fibers, fat and connective tissue, forming the building blocks of meat. This innovative method bypasses the need for traditional animal farming, offering a potentially more efficient and ethical approach to meat production. As with any novel food technology, questions naturally arise regarding the safety and potential health implications of consuming cultivated meat. While research is ongoing, early studies suggest that cultivated meat is likely to be as safe as conventionally produced meat. One potential advantage of cultivated meat is the controlled environment in which it is produced. Unlike traditional farms, cell-based meat production facilities are sterile and closely monitored, minimizing the risk of contamination from bacteria, viruses, and parasites. This could potentially translate to a safer food supply and a reduction in foodborne illnesses. Furthermore, the nutritional profile of cultivated meat can be tailored during the production process. Scientists can adjust the fat content, add essential vitamins and minerals, and even potentially reduce the levels of saturated fat. However, rigorous testing and regulatory oversight are crucial to ensure the long-term safety and consumer confidence in cultivated meat. As the industry scales up, it will be essential to establish clear safety standards and address any potential health concerns proactively. The environmental impact of animal agriculture is a pressing global concern. From deforestation and greenhouse gas emissions to water pollution and biodiversity loss, the conventional meat industry places a significant strain on our planet's resources. Cultivated meat offers a potential solution to mitigate these environmental challenges. Studies have shown that producing meat in a lab could significantly reduce land and water use compared to traditional animal farming. Additionally, the controlled environment of cell-based meat production could minimize greenhouse gas emissions and reduce the risk of agricultural runoff polluting waterways. While cultivated meat is not a silver bullet solution to the environmental crisis, it represents a promising step towards a more sustainable food system. As the technology advances and production costs decrease, cultivated meat has the potential to play a vital role in reducing the environmental impact of our dietary choices. The ethical implications of raising and slaughtering billions of animals annually for food are profound. Factory farming practices, often characterized by intensive confinement and inhumane treatment, have drawn increasing scrutiny and sparked calls for more compassionate food production methods. Cultivated meat offers a compelling alternative, allowing us to produce meat without the need to raise and slaughter animals. By eliminating the need for factory farms, we can potentially alleviate the suffering of billions of animals each year. Furthermore, the shift towards cell-based meat production could reduce the risk of zoonotic diseases, those that can spread between animals and humans. The controlled environment of cultivated meat facilities minimizes the potential for such outbreaks, safeguarding both human and animal health. The transition to a food system that relies less on animal exploitation is a moral imperative. Cultivated meat offers a path towards a more compassionate and ethical future for both humans and animals. The advent of a cultivated meat is transforming how we think about and produce food. As the global population grows, we need sustainable and ethical solutions. Cultivated meat and plant-based alternatives can reshape our plates. These innovations offer a future beyond traditional agriculture. Imagine meat production free from geographical limitations. Cultivated meat can be produced locally, reducing supply chain reliance. This enhances food security in challenging regions. Innovation and technology create a sustainable, equitable food system. Despite its potential, cultivated meat faces several challenges before it becomes mainstream. One significant hurdle is cost. Production costs for cultivated meat are higher than conventional meat. Scaling up production is crucial for affordability. As research advances, costs are expected to decrease. Another challenge is consumer acceptance. Some consumers may be hesitant due to concerns about taste and unfamiliarity. Public education will be essential to build trust. Overcoming regulatory hurdles is another step. Clear regulations will foster innovation and responsible development. The widespread adoption of cultivated meat has the potential to transform various aspects of our world. Environmentally, it could contribute to reducing greenhouse gas emissions, land and water use, and the pollution associated with conventional animal agriculture. This could have a profound impact on mitigating climate change and preserving biodiversity. Ethically, the shift towards cultivated meat could significantly reduce the number of animals raised and slaughtered for food, marking a significant step towards a more compassionate and just food system. This would also minimize the risk of zoonotic diseases, protecting both human and animal health. Economically, the cultivated meat industry is expected to create new jobs and stimulate innovation in the food technology sector. It could also enhance food security by providing a more reliable and sustainable source of protein, particularly in regions facing challenges with conventional agriculture. The ripple effects of this food revolution extend far beyond our plates, touching upon environmental sustainability, animal welfare, global health, and economic development. Cultivated meat represents a paradigm shift in food production, offering a glimpse into a future where our dietary choices are no longer bound by the limitations of traditional animal agriculture. While challenges remain in terms of cost, consumer acceptance, and regulation, the potential benefits of this technology are too significant to ignore. As research progresses, production costs decrease and consumer awareness grows, cultivated meat is poised to become an increasingly viable and appealing alternative to conventionally produced meat. This transition holds the promise of a more sustainable, compassionate, and equitable food system for all. The future of food is one of innovation, driven by the need to feed a growing global population while safeguarding the health of our planet and all its inhabitants. Cultivated meat is not merely a novel food technology, it's a testament to human ingenuity and our capacity to create a more just and sustainable future for generations to come.